Hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back. You saw me last night as well, yeah? Or in the morning? Afternoon? Anyway, welcome back. You'll see me tomorrow too, yeah? Please, promise. Okay. Thank you guys watching, like for real. Thank you so much. And we are getting a lot of comments on YouTube as well. I mean, not a lot, but for us, still a lot on YouTube.
You know, I love getting comments in YouTube. That's like only comments I have time to read because there is not much. So I actually read your guys' comments.
Thank you.
I don't know if they notice, but I actually like the comments. I have my own channel. I have my own account, so I keep liking the comments.
Okay.
I can't respond because they don't know it's me actually. So I'm waiting for you to respond. It's your account.
We really appreciate your comments, all of yours.
Of course.
And I'm seeing some comments that says how you guys met and stuff. So
we have like a lot of different stories to tell how we met.
Yes, because we met in Australia.
We never go into that deep. We always just say a few words.
I think a lot of viewers are interested because we both look different from each other.
No.
And we are interested.
You have to say it. What are you talking about?
We are interracial couple, as you can see. So I think it's natural for you guys to be, get interested in us. And
Meow.
And there's one thing, huge event we all experienced. We cannot tell our story without. This didn't happen without this event. And what is it?
You say it.
COVID-19. Today, in this video, we're gonna tell how we met and how COVID-19 connected us. You might feel it's a bit long, but it's a long story, so please bear with us.
Thinking back to this, the time, for me, I feel like the time was just standing in one place. We just got fat.
I mean, we didn't have anything else to do.
We just drive to McDonald's every day. We tried to McDonald's.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about that later.
Okay.
Because we haven't met, so
we haven't met.
No. I'm gonna start talking from my side of the story. So before we met, story before we met. So when you guys hear COVID-19, you might think about negatives, negative things. And of course, COVID-19 affected us in a negative way as well. There was a lot of negatives, like lockdowns, quarantines, losing jobs. For some people, luckily we didn't lose our jobs. It impacted in a negative way. If we get out of Australia, we couldn't come back inside. So we chose not to leave Australia because we wanted to stay longer.
Yeah, you were such a crybaby. I miss my baby.
So after 3 years staying in Australia, I finally went back. So when I saw my parents, they got old. Yeah, there was a lot of changes.
No, everyone got old after COVID. Hey?
But anyway, so couldn't go back to Japan, or I had my birthday party in April with sharemates. We couldn't invite anyone because of lockdown rules, and no gym for a week, and we were literally training inside of the house.
And also you got stuff from the gym too.
Yeah.
That was such a cool thing. No?
Yeah, we borrowed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they let us borrow it because we had membership.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, this kind of negatives we experienced. So in 2019 September, so this is before COVID. So that's when I arrived in Australia, and she arrived as well. She arrived first in Sydney and I was in Cairns. And I started to look for a job in Japanese restaurant because I couldn't speak English well. And I had 2 jobs in Japanese restaurant and then 1 job in Korean restaurant. And that's the one before farming job. Farming job is where we met. And at Korean restaurant, I was working as kitchen hand for maybe like 2 months. I wanted to start speaking English. That's the reason why I started to work in Korean restaurant. But the Korean owner didn't have like good English either. So
So you didn't speak English?
I did. Like I was trying to communicate in English as well. Like that's when I started to communicate in English. And yeah, so after 2 months, I was thinking to start the farming job. And I had one friend who had farming job in the place where we were working together. And I contacted that guy, my friend, and he said, "Oh, can you come tomorrow for the job interview?" I said, "Okay, yeah, for sure, I can make the time." And I thought I was getting job interview tomorrow. And then the guy go back to me again and said like in 2 hours or so, "And can you start working tomorrow?" He started to say, because they were like looking for like one or two people, like starting immediate start. I had the feeling I had to take this job because he said that if you cannot take action now, the spot might be, will be gone tomorrow. So I said, yeah, I'm coming tomorrow. And I moved on that day. So it just happened in a couple hours. I just moved there. Next day I started my job. So I had to quit my, Korean restaurant job as a kitchen hand, and I called my Korean owner, and he was so mad. Of course, I really feel sorry. Still, I really feel sorry for him. That's what I did. I apologized. I started to work in the farm job the next day. That was in February. She started her job in March.
I don't know. Tell me, I don't remember anything.
And then COVID-19 happened in April. Back then in Australia, there was not many COVID cases. So they started to lock down like immediately. And the hospitality jobs, they had to cut the people, like workers, because they were only allowed to do takeaway, not the dine in. So the workers who was in hospitality job, they, like a lot of people, like working holiday makers, they lost their job and they had to go back to their country.
I didn't need to go anywhere.
And so luckily for us, we started the job in February and March. So right before COVID happened, we didn't need to leave the job, or we didn't need to leave the place. It was so lucky for us. And yeah, if I kept going with the Korean job as a kitchen hand, I would have left as well. And I wouldn't have met her in the farm. And yeah, that was the best decision I've ever made, I think, in my life.
I remember we were so shocked also with my friend that we just came here, and then week and a half later, lockdown.
Yeah, there was a lot of people, even when we were working, there was a lot of people looking for a job, like farm jobs, but the company didn't accept anyone.
And they also fired people from there too.
Yeah.
From our place. A lot of people, but they didn't fire us.
Yeah, we didn't lose job, but we were working only like 4 days a week.
Did we?
Yeah, 4 days a week.
I don't remember anything.
But yeah, anyway, we didn't have like much things to do, so all we did was partying all the weekend. We didn't even spend much money because of COVID lockdown. We couldn't even go to the bars and stuff.
We had crazy much parties.
Like home party. Even if we wanted to. So during lockdown, like we couldn't like invite anyone to home. So all I did was just like doing karaoke with my shellmate, or like cooking, or like drinking with, like this kind of, like I have good memories. In July or something, she went to Sydney. She had no one to pick up, and she had one friend, Estonian friend, who told her to contact me. She knew that I was interested in Klaara. So
I had no idea then my friend just told me.
And she texted me and she asked me to pick her up from the airport.
So now it looks like I was actually using you.
Because she had to have quarantine, but like if she had no one else to pick up.
I didn't have money, so I really needed the job. I'm not a criminal, I really needed the job.
And I went to pick her up. it was kind of like I went there secretly because I didn't want to, you know, be known by like anyone. So I said to my sharemate when I went to Cairns, I forgot some stuff, so I'm just picking it up. When I went to airport and I picked her up, and when I tried to start the car didn't start. I don't know, a couple minutes, and I tried so hard, and I was like kind of like panicking because it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna look so lame if I needed to ask for help from my friends. So I was like so upset, but the car started like eventually, and I was so relieved. And we went back, and I dropped her off, and you know that's when we started to hang out, and we organized other occasions.
Somehow it started like you were like, oh, you said, oh, you live here. Like you were like surprised I live there, somewhere there, and you were like saying like I can come to work with you if you want to, because you had no one to go to work anyway. So we were like, I was splitting the fuel bill with you. I started to come to work with you,
and we had like, you know, some like drinking party and stuff. And in like 3 or 4 months we got in relationship. And then next year we moved to Brisbane side, Gold Coast side, and we had like same job, like farm job, and we went to, you know, like lettuce farm, pumpkin farm, and meat factory like for 2 months. And then after that I started to study as a chef, and then we stayed in Gold Coast for 3 years, and that's when we started to do social media. I mean, that's when I started to post about her, like video about her.
First you started to send all these stupid videos to your family.
Yeah.
I hate he did that. Now I need to be extroverted.
But I'd been like interested in this like video producing since when I was like little, like maybe like 14, 15.
Why did you sign me up for this?
And yeah, without COVID, this social media didn't happen. I didn't met her. This relationship didn't happen.
I think you would have another blonde, blue-eyed girl.
No, I
the
don't
one
think so.
From the club.
No, I would have ended up in Japan.
What about the one in the club?
We don't talk about that. In the beginning of this video, when I said the COVID-19 connected us,
it is true.
It's like, yeah, true. And I know a lot of people affected by this, like in a bad way, but we are like COVID couple.
Yeah, we did like so many things together because there was like no people, no anything. We were like just two of us. We go walking. He hates walking, but he came just because he liked me back then. I had no idea. I thought he's just friends. And then we played basketball. We go gym together. We do everything together. We do hiking. We went exploring and these kind of things. Like this COVID time we did a lot of things I think we weren't done.
Yeah, so COVID-19 affected us in a good way.
We just felt lonely, and now what the hell?
We needed friends, and this became more than friends, and yeah.
That was so weird. I never thought I'm gonna date my friend. We were like such a good friends. We were like so good. We were so silly friends.
That's how it starts.
First I friend-zoned him. Then I was all like, yuck.
Yuck.
I was like, when I started to think about like relationship, I mean, he did something what made me think I needed to think about us being in a relationship. I was like, my friend. But somehow it just happened. It just happened. I started to realize I actually love this little boy. Big boy.
I think it is very, how do I say, unique relationship, unique story at least that we have, because COVID-19 is like negative thing, and I'm sure it's gonna be on textbook, like historical event, right? One day when we have kids, we're gonna talk about our relationship, how it started to our kids. I'm sure they're gonna ask, oh, how you met? Do you know COVID-19? Oh, I learned it from school, and this kind of things. I think they're gonna.
Yeah. What did you even do when you had lockdown? We did things what everybody did. If you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
What? Okay, that's enough.
You're so innocent sometimes.
That's how we met. If you guys have some experience from COVID-19, please comment, like good or bad.
Yeah, I really want to know about people
Mm-hmm.
COVID time. It was actually pretty long time.
Yeah.
We had a lot of things happening at this time. I don't even know where to start.
It was a tough time for everyone.
But somehow everything happened in COVID time was so lucky for us.
Yeah, for us it worked.
Like
in a
how
good way, I
hard
guess.
is to find a house in Australia, and this time we just it was so we were like so okay, we were so lucky because Kyoma always had savings in his bank account. We were always like showing Kyoma's savings and like yeah, that's why we got the apartments and the houses all the time, I think, because of your savings.
Please let us know your experience from COVID times, and if you guys wanna ask us anything about this or other questions, please comment.
I also want to hear the stories about these people who went to Australia or like some other countries with working holidays visas and they needed to leave because of COVID and they couldn't go back.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Can't imagine. And remember the one thing happened in my family and I really needed to go back. And that was the time like it was that important that I needed to go back. But I couldn't because then I can't enter Australia again. That was so crazy time.
There was a lot of inconveniences.
There was a lot of bad things and for me one very big good thing. This stupid face.
If you like this video, please push the thumbs up button, please.
Yeah. Comment.
Comment anything.
I really wanna read your stories. I love it.
And please don't forget to subscribe as well. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.